Hello and welcome to Waratah Oval for the Women's Tackle Grand Final. And out come the Waratah Mayfield Cheetahs, led out by jersey 14, which I hope is, not sure who jersey 14 is, we've thrown a bit of a bamboozle straight away with the team sheets. So Waratah Mayfield are out there, and we're just waiting for the Berkeley Vale Panthers to come out onto the field. I'll go through the Waratah Mayfield Cheetahs lineup. At fullback is Kayla Meakin. The wingers are Yelena Grant and Jessica Smith. The centres are Zoe Khan and Bianca Nundranatholo. In the halves, we have Frances Afiki and Yana Gillette. As we can hear, the Berkeley Vale Panthers, they're making their way through the crowd, heading out onto the field. In the forwards for Waratah, we have Jennifer Moali and Sheridan Noble, the captain, and in the dummy half we have Karen Hudson. In the back row we have Millie Ivich, Brittany Hunt and Priscilla Tremaine. On the bench we have Kayla Davison, Eleonora Ingley, Sky Waterman and Talia Goldsmith. That's the Waratah Mayfield Cheetahs. See both teams out there in the centre. The Berkeley Vale Panthers line up this way. At fullback is Emma Frost. The wingers are Jaslyn Evans and Darby Clark. In the centres, I should say, we've got Madeline Watson and Alicia Wright. And in the halves, we have Drew Alexander, Brittany Starr. This will just help gentlemen get underneath the rope. And in the forwards, you have Melanie Sutton, the captain, Tony Payne, and the hooker is Shorten Burton. The back rows are Courtney Jago and Madeline Jones. And the lock forward is Ashley Pauletto. On the bench, we have Jasmine Wolf, Casey Griffiths, Brooke Hurley-Peachy, and Stacey Markham. Also, Nadia Bolgen is on the bench for the Panthers. So it'll be the Waratah Mayfield Cheetahs kicking off. Hopefully I will have a co-caller here join me shortly. Lacey Hickson from Aberglasslyn Ants will come up, but she's just been celebrating the Aberglasslyn Ants win in Ladies League Tag. But we're almost underway here in the Women's Tackle Final. Waratah Mayfield kicking off. And the referee calls time on. And the Cheetahs running left to right. So awkward bounce there for Alicia Wright. And she'll take the first tackle. Brought down just short of the 30. A few of the line markings are a bit hard to see. So we'll do the best as number 10, Tony Payne, takes a hit up. They come down this short side. Here are the hands. And a good run here. Looks like the number 15, Casey Griffiths. And she'll play the ball just short of halfway. And the Panthers, first possession here is a run here from Melanie Sutton, the captain for the Panthers. Right on halfway. It's the halfback, Brittany Starr. And through in the hands, out on that far side here. Good run here from Madeline Jones. Gets the pass away. And the winger comes back in field. So the Cheetahs defending here. It's a good first upset here for Berkeley Vale. Last tackle goes back to Starr. Puts it on the toe. It's a grubber and kick. It's a difficult one here. It's been fumbled. It'll be 6 to go. There's Darby Clark dives on it. And the Panthers are on the attack inside the 20. It's an ordinary pass there from dummy half, but luckily they recover. And Pauletto will just take the tackle. Good quick play the ball out of dummy half quickly. Good run here from Burton. A good strong hit there over the top. Pauletto waits for it at dummy half. They come to the left-hand side. Long cut-out pass. There's a chance in the corner for Clark. And the ball was spilt. So the first opportunity at the Women's Grand Final. Panthers just spill the ball. So a let-off for the Waratah Mayfield Cheetahs. So the scrum will pack on the 10. So Kayla Meakin there with the ball. So the scrum will pack. These two teams have met twice this year, both going in favour of the Panthers. As Afiki feeds the scrum. We're back underway. Some solid contact here early from both sides. Now it's the Cheetahs' turn. Here's Nundra Duntholo. Takes a hit up. There's 3 Panthers in the tackle. Good little scamper from dummy half here. Again, solid contact. Short and Burton in the tackle, over the top for the Panthers. Tremaine, good run here from Priscilla Tremaine. 6 tries this season. Come down this short side. It's Nundra Natholo again. Good tackle down low from Alicia Wright. Just over their 40 here, the Cheetahs. Under pressure here. Good tackle from Alexander. Meakin's got a bit of pressure, tries to get the kick away. It's been dived on from an offside position, and a penalty here for the Panthers. So not the end to the set the Cheetahs would have liked there. So another great opportunity here for Berkeley Vale. Short and Burton will take the tap. And Ashley Paletto will take the first hit up, and a good step. She's gone straight through. Good desperation tackle from Hudson, I think it was, for Waratah. They go out to the right-hand side. What have they got here, the Panthers? A good run here from Madeline Jones. Brought down centre field. They go out to the right again. Alexander passes it to Starr. Good chance here out wide. That'll be Madeline Watson brought down. 5 short of the try line. Out of dummy half. It could be Jaslyn Evans. Let's see what the referee calls here. We'll go back and I'll play it on the 10. So the Panthers again. Go through the hands. That one just goes out in front. It's allowed to bounce. Chance of a one-on-one strip here. They've got it. Jennifer Marley. Good thinking now. And now the Cheetahs get a penalty, so this will help their cause even more. So a good relieving penalty that for the Waratah Mayfield ladies tackle team. It's Karen Hudson. She doesn't look like she's going to go for touch. She'll just take the tap. There is a very strong wind here at Waratah Oval, and the Cheetahs are running straight into it. As Priscilla Tremaine goes for a run, and she's brought down just over the 40-metre zone. Very hard to see some of these numbers on the backs of the Cheetahs. There's Kayla Davison. Brittany Hunt. Good set so far for the Cheetahs. Out of dummy half goes Hudson. Can't get away from Alexander. But they're inside the Panthers 40 here. Never slow play the ball as a player. Looks to be a bit injured here for the Panthers. Hopefully she's not too bad. It looks like it's Tony Payne. In fact, it's Drew Alexander. I can see that 6 on the back of the jersey. So hopefully she'll be back to her feet very shortly. You can see the trainer out there just giving us her attention. So as I mentioned, these teams have played twice this season. Back in round 9 in mid-June, it was the Berkeley Vale Panthers who got up 18 points to 4. As we see Alexander coming from the field. So she's got a bit of blood coming from the nose. And they also met in round 16 in mid-August, and it was the Panthers again, 34 points to 4. It's a good record the Berkeley Vale Panthers have. They've only lost 1 game in 2 seasons. That was last year against Stockton. So the Cheetahs are on the attack. Hudson waits for it at dummy half. They go out to the left-hand side, and Gillette puts a bomb high in the air, and it's a good take on that far side. Jaslyn Evans, she'll play it just short of the 20. So the Panthers bring this out of their own territory. I think that was Marley. In fact, it was Davison that flew out like a cannon, tried to line Evans up. They go down the far side here, the Panthers. They brought down on the 40. Watch out for Brittany Starr, the halfback for the Berkeley Vale Panthers. Burton at dummy half. She comes out to the left-hand side. Quick hands here as Alicia Wright almost goes through a gap, but a good tackle. Great stuff here from the Cheetahs. Good little kick there from Jasmine Wolf down into the corner. And Meekenfeld's it pretty much on a try line. Also a good tackle from Wolf. There's a few subs already on the field for both sides. Jasmine Wolf heavily involved. 2 tackles in a row, and now we've got a problem here. She's on her feet. See some big contact again. Darby Clark coming in off the wing to help out. So Sheridan Noble will play this just short of the 20. They go down to the left-hand side. Quick hands. That's just gone behind Nundra Natholo. And it looks like the Panthers got the ball here. We'll see what the referee's ruling. Looks like he's called a Panthers knock-on, so Waratah will get the feed here. So a little bit lucky there. Berkeley Vale, excuse me, just losing the voice there. Berkeley Vale in their second grand final. They defeated Maitland United 30-4 in last year's decider here at Waratah Oval. The Cheetahs will be looking to reverse that. And now we've got an injury here. And this is not good for Priscilla Tremaine. She's just rolled down in agony. So it looks like we'll have time off here. And this doesn't look good for the Cheetahs. Lock forward. So Berkeley Vale, while we've got this break, 11 wins this year, 1 draw. Yet to taste defeat in 2019. They did have a draw with Aberglasslyn, who were eliminated, I should say, last week by the Waratah Mayfield side. So Tremaine, she's sitting upright at least at the moment, so hopefully it's just a little cork she suffered there and she'll be back on her feet hopefully. A reasonable crowd in here at Waratah Oval today. You saw moments ago, Ladies League Tag, the A grade, Aberglasslyn on their 3rd title in a row, defeating University 20 points to 0 in that Ladies League Tag A grade grand final. So congratulations to Mick and Jess Akers and all the crew up at Aberglasslyn Ants. As Tremaine, she's going to be helped from the field. See that right knee is heavily strapped. Hopefully it's not causing too much problem. A few other results so far. Ladies League Tag C grade went the way of Stroud, 12-4 over rivals Dungog. Ladies League Tag B went the way of West Wallsend, 32-0 over Wanji. So congratulations to the West Wallsend girls. So heartbreak 2 years ago, that infamous B grade grand final against Cardiff. Well, they got redemption this morning up at Lakeside, up at Raymond Terrace, with a grand final victory over Wanji. So congratulations to West Wallsend and of course Aberglasslyn and Stroud. So Tremaine, she's walking from the field, which is a good sign. So play will get back underway. The referee calls time back on. And here we go. Panthers will feed it through Jasmine Wolf. They go out to the right-hand side. Paletto goes for a little run out of dummy half and links up with Jones. Jones gets away from one. She's eventually brought down 15 out from the try line. They come to the left-hand side now. Pauletta does a dummy, goes back into the defence, and will just take the tackle. 10 metres out from the try line. Numbers both sides. They go out to the right. Stars with it. Finds a lovely, nice little ball here to Madeline Jones now. Is she over? Looks like the Panthers have got their first try of the day. Madeline Jones. The referee likes it. And the Panthers will start from in front. So, there's that little break in play. Hasn't helped the Waratah Mayfield Cheetahs. And Berkeley Vale get the try. So Madeline Jones, that's her 14th try of the year. In fact, she's the leading try scorer for the Berkeley Vale Panthers. That's another one to the tally. So it'll be Brittany Starr. She's about 15 in from touch. She strikes it nicely. She's got the wind behind her, but it's there. I thought the Touchies were going to put their flag down, but it is there. So it's 6-0 to Berkeley Vale over the Waratah Mayfield Cheetahs here in the women's tackle grand final, the Newcastle and Hunter Community Rugby League. So it'll be interesting here. Ball boy or ball girl has put the ball down on the 40-metre zone. So it'll be interesting to see if they kick off from the 40. No. Brittany Hunt's awake to that, and she'll take the ball on halfway. So the Cheetahs get us back underway. Well, it's gone out on the full, so we'll come back to halfway, and the Panthers will have another opportunity here. The wind just carried that one over the sideline, and so the Cheetahs have got to regroup here. See Tremaine just still walking around on the sideline, so hopefully she may come back on the field. Sky Waterman's out there. So there's Kayla Davis in 25. Starr again goes down the short side. She shows and comes back in field is Madeline Watson. Good quick play of the ball. Starr again. Good quick hands as Pauletta's met solidly there by Jennifer Morley. And driving it back. So Pauletta will have to play this 22 out. Brittany Starr again. Here's Jasmine Wolf. Wolf runs to the line, steps around one. Got the hands free, but just no support. Emma Frost was lurking around. Here's a good run here from Tony Payne. Again, good defence here from the Cheetahs. They're stacked on this left-hand side, but Wolf's gone to the right. Here's Pauletta straight up the middle. Again, good defence here from the Cheetahs. And that was the last tackle. It'll be a handover, and so Ashley Pauletta has come off second best from that. We'll have another stoppage. Very physical opening to this grand final. So it looks like Ashley Pauletta, she might come from the field here because you can see Brooke Hurley-Peachy on the sideline. And she will come from the field. So the Cheetahs will have the ball. Now 2 metres from their own in goal. Just waiting for Pauletta to come off the field. And she does, and we're back underway. The fence was up quickly here for the Panthers. Almost driving Marley back into the in goal. Go to the left. Meakin from dummy half, but the defence is up quickly again. Good solid contact from Madeline Jones. Score the try. There's Nundra Dontholo. Goes from dummy half. She'll play it on the 10. And that's jersey 25, Kayla Davison. She'll play the ball. Kicks, gets away there. It's not a bad kick, but Darby Clark's there to pick it up on the 40. She runs straight into Yelena Grant. Good tackle down low from Yelena Grant. Emma Frost goes across field. She can't get away from Francis Afiki. Also helping out was Jessica Smith. They go out to the right-hand side through Starr. Cut-out pass. It's Madeline Watson. Now gives it to Evans. Evans is wrapped up, 10 out from the try line. Burton at dummy half. Starr. Here's the big 15, Griffiths, who runs hard. Good run from Casey Griffiths. 5 out from the try line. Numbers both sides. They come out to the left through Wolf. Wolf looks for a runner and straight through goes Courtney Jago. Courtney Jago gets her 10th of the year. And the Panthers extend their lead. 10-0, the kick to come. A good little short pass there from Jasmine Wolf. Got Courtney Jago over, so both back rows for the Berkeley Vale Panthers are on the score sheet.
Try to Berkeley Vale, party number 11, Courtney Jago.
So dream start for the Berkeley Vale Panthers. And Brittany Starr will look to add to her tally. Closing in on 100 points for the year. Strikes it, and the touchies like it again, so it's 12-0. Berkeley Vale leading the Waratah Cheetahs. See that cricket pitch in the middle. It'll be nice and firm out there. It's not too far away from cricket season. Home ground of the Waratah Cricket Club. But today is the venue for the Newcastle and Hunter Community Rugby League Grand Finals. This competition's grown so much, I've had to split the Grand Finals up this year. 4 here at Waratah Oval and 5 just up the road at Raymond Terrace. So we're back underway. Tony Payne will have a carry. She thought about passing it to Alicia Wright, who was unmarked on her left. Well, probably lucky she didn't. She could have been in some space there, right? As number 18 is Brooke Peachy. Just come onto the field. She replaced Paletto. She'll play it on the 40. Go out to the right-hand side. And Griffiths, another carry. Right in the middle of that cricket pitch. Good quick play the ball on halfway, and they're very fast moving here, the Panthers. As Frost comes in, and she's cut down on the 40. Look out for Emma Frost chiming in. Back line. As Jasmine Wolf comes across field, tries to find an opening. In fact, it's Madeline Jones in the 12. It's a commentator's nightmare today. Plenty of girls with blonde hair and braids, as this is the Courtney Jago, the back rower. She's brought down on the last, so a handover for the Cheetahs. I'm glad that Alicia Wright's wearing headgear. She's one player I can identify today for the Panthers. The Cheetahs bring this out of their own red zone. Sky Waterman. She'll play it just over the 10. Coming back in field is Kayla Meakin. Kayla Meakin got through a couple of tacklers, but eventually she's brought down. Good run from the fullback. We've got a player down. She's just getting a bit of attention on the 20. There's a few stoppages here so far in this grand final. I'll try and get it as close as possible to the time. As can't quite work out. I think it's Casey Griffiths. So she's on her feet, which is good news. So she looks like she's going to be all right, which is good news. She'll just go behind the line, and the referee calls time back on. We're back underway. Cheetahs down by 12. Cut out pass. It's a difficult one out there for Jess Smith. It's gone into touch. So the Cheetahs handing possession over again in a good area here for the Berkeley Vale Panthers. Well, they've got to win the scrum first. I was due to have a co-caller today, Lacey Hickson from Aberglass and Ants, but I think she's too busy caught up in the celebrations. The League Tag girls getting up. So hopefully she'll come back. Here's a good run here from Courtney Jago. She looks like she's recovered. She's brought down on the 10. Burton waits for it at dummy half. They go to the right-hand side. Star with another cut-out pass. Here's an opportunity for Jones. She throws it out to the winger. Evans for the corner. She's over. Jaslyn Evans gets the Panthers' third try of the afternoon. 16-0 of a kick to come. And a good play from the Panthers there, just going through the hands. And they get their third of the afternoon.
Number 2, Jaslyn Evans. Berkeley Vale 16, Waratah 0.
So Brittany Starr, probably her most difficult attempt this afternoon. About a metre in from touch. One's holding up in the breeze, but it's not going to get the distance. So it remains 16 points to 0. Panthers looking comfortable here so far, but there's still plenty of time remaining in this grand final. See the Cheetahs, still plenty of talk out there. Just need some decent possession. So Brittany Hunt will get things back underway very shortly. There's Elena Grant. In fact, it's Elena Grant's on this close side here. I thought she was coming off for a moment. But Brittany Hunt will get us back underway. Another restart going very close to that sideline again. In fact, this time, Courtney Jago's taken it into touch. So a bit of fortune there for the Cheetahs. Maybe just what they need before half time. See Sky Waterman out there in jersey 24. Francis Afiki will feed the scrum. Zoe Khan coming into the back row to help out, and Brittany Hunt moves into lock forward. Cheetahs. Referee not happy with something in that scrum, so we'll go for take 2. And we're back underway. And Tremaine, she's back out in the field. She went off earlier with a knee injury, but she's recovered, so it's good to see. Here's Goldsmith. Big weekend of footy for Talia Goldsmith. She'll be backing up for the West Rosellas tomorrow in Ladies League Tag. Here she is at dummy half. Goes down the short side. Linking up there. Looks like it's hard to pick up that number on that far side. We'll do the best we can. This is Ingley. Good carry here from Eleonora Ingley. She gets within 5 metres. Big opportunity coming up here for the Cheetahs. What do they got here? Charging onto it goes Tremaine. Tremaine stopped in her tracks, 2 metres out from the try line. They come to the right again. Hunt puts it on the toe. There's runners coming through. It's a difficult one, but Darby Clark does well. So the Panthers survive that little raid from the Cheetahs. Here goes Alicia Wright. Good tackle. Can't quite pick up the jersey there, but it was a strong one there from the Cheetahs. Madeline Jones will play it. Going to the right-hand side. Another good contact there on the cricket pitch. As Wolf gets the kick away, it's not a bad one. And Kayla Meakin does well. She's met there by Starr and also second rower Madeline Jones. She'll play it on the 40. So Ingley, she made a good run moments ago. She'll play this 5 short of halfway. Tremaine looking for a runner. She finds the 14. He's not in our team sheets. Quick jersey change before they ran out on the field. Here's a Fiki. Out the back it goes here to Smith. Smith with a one-arm pass away to Grant. Jelena Grant will play this about a metre in from touch. Here's Hunt. It's not a bad kick. She's put a bit of backspin on that and it goes over the sideline. So a good little touch finder there. Just gives the Cheetahs a bit of a break. Once that sun comes out, it's quite warm out there in the centre. So the Panthers up 16 points to 0. Both teams look like they're in not much of a hurry to pack their scrum. So here we go. Frost gives it here to Jones, who pops the pass away. Tried to, and eventually she's wrapped up on the 20. So can the Panthers get another one before half time? Good little run there from Frost. She got the ball away. It goes back to Madeline Jones, who will just take the tackle. So come back in centre field. Good solid contact there again. Burton in at dummy half. So they go through the hands here again. They look pretty dangerous here. It's a good run from Frost. Now she just throws it anywhere. Darby Clark's back there to pick it up. She gets away from one Clark. She can't get away from Jelena Grant. So here they go again through Starr. Nice little cut out pass there. Well picked up here. She's in a bit of space. This is Stacey Markham with it. Does a big dummy here. Meakin's there. Now Evans has got it, and Evans is going to get over. Is she? Yes, she will. Jocelyn Evans gets her second of the grand final. Great stuff from the Berkeley Vale Panthers. Thought there for a moment that the play had broken down, but great stuff, and Evans backing up. Gets her second of the grand final.
Second try of the afternoon is to Jocelyn Evans. Takes Berkeley Vale on to 20. Waratah 0.
So a dream first half here for the Berkeley Vale Panthers, aiming to go back-to-back in women's competition. Brittany Starr pretty much in the same position as the last attempt at goal was. She strikes it nicely again. She's going to go across the face, so it does remain 20 points to nil.
Conversion unsuccessful. That keeps the score at Berkeley Vale 20, Waratah 0.
So the Cheetahs still being on their own in goal area here. As the trainers just give them some words of encouragement. Tough ask to take on the reigning champions. So the Berkeley Vale Panthers, who've only lost one game in 2 seasons. Only a draw this year. So they've been the standout side of the women's competition. We're back underway. Another kick close to that sideline. Good take there from Alicia Wright. She gets away from Grant. She can't get away from Khan. Panthers making good meters again here. Oh, stopped in her tracks was Emma Frost. Priscilla Tremaine, the culprit. Now the ball's been spilt. Tremaine goes to dive on it, but we'll have a scrum. She's got the ball in the head there, Tremaine, for her troubles. So very close to half time. Just to let you know that that clock on your screen is just a guide. We had a few stoppages early through injury, so it is 30-minute halves, but we're just going a bit over this first half. So we must be very close to the break. Here we go again. Tremaine. Probably been one of the best on field for the Cheetahs today. So they go to the left-hand side. Jennifer Morley. Good carry that. Up to the 30. Hudson waits for a dummy half. They go out to the left-hand side, and Goldsmith just had a little bit of a look there. And that is the halftime hooter. So here, we're halfway through the women's grand final. And it's the Berkeley Vale Panthers leading the Waratah Mayfield Cheetahs 20 points to nil. 4 tries, 2 to Jaslyn Evans, 1 each to Courtney Jago and Madeline Jones, and the 2 goals to Brittany Starr. Sees the Berkeley Vale Panthers leading 20 points to nil. We'll take a quick break and be back with the second half here on Bar TV Sports.
We also have plenty of rolling soft drinks in the tent. And also in our beer van we have plenty of Isocol beer, vodka mixers, Jim Beam, and your CC's, Canadian Club. Always remember to drink responsibly, and remember to those people that once you come pseudo-shapes for abiding by the ARL Code of Conduct, where foul and offensive and inappropriate behaviour will not be tolerated and you'll be asked to leave the venue. Game played after this game will be the C-grade grand final between Aberglasslyn and Tall Timbers. That's the C-grade grand final. half is about to start. Currently, Berkeley Vale leading the Waratah Cheetahs 20-0.
Welcome back here to Waratah Oval. The second half is about to get underway, as the Panthers comfortably in front, leading 20 points to nil. I said 2 tries to Jaslyn Evans, 1 each to Courtney Jago and Madeline Jones, and just the 2 goals to Brittany Starr. So we're just waiting for the referees to come back out onto the centre, and it's a good afternoon to Lacey Hickson and Jordan Barsley from the Aberglasslyn Ants.
Hello. Hey guys.
So fresh from your celebrations, having a little bit of a break at the moment, so thanks for coming up and joining us. But that Fanta and that cup smells nice.
Oh, I think it's a bit more than Fanta there.
Tastes better than Fanta.
Yeah.
So we're about to get, well, the girls are ready, but the referees are
never ready.
Maybe just having a stretch.
Here they come. Boys in pink.
So here, half time, 20 points to nil, the same scoreline in the league tag grand final. 3 in a row now.
Yes.
What's next?
Oh.
Tackle next year. Proud.
Tackle or Tui's Cup? I'm not sure which one. Or both.
Well, you just missed out. You could have been backing up, playing women's tackle now. A lot of you do both.
Yes.
Yeah, there is quite a few of us that do both, yep.
How hard is it on the body to back up after you just run around for 20 or 50
look,
minutes?
If we were doing two sports with tackle involved, definitely probably wouldn't be able to do it, but tag and tackle's not, it's good.
So we're back underway, second half, and Brittany Hunt will take the first carry for the Cheetahs. Hudson in at dummy half. We've got a few of these jerseys confirmed. It's always hard with white numbers on yellow backgrounds. It's Afiki that'll play it. Come out to the left-hand side again. Looks like Jennifer Mowley, I should say. Go to the left-hand side. Hudson out of dummy half again. Good defence here from the Panthers. Tony Payne over the top. Should be the last one here. One more here for Mowley.
Oh, good bit.
She's been a very strong runner this whole season, Jen, number 8.
Jennifer Mowley gets the kick away. Emma Frost is back there to clean it up. Very good tackle over the top. So you come up, the only team to pinch a point off Berkeley Vale this year. Where do you break them down, if you can break them down?
Look, a lot of they have really good structure and their defence is very, very good, but we find that a lot of the time if we get quick shifts of the ball on the outside, that sometimes they find it hard to make their way to the outside, but it's just utilising it on the field when we're against them. But they're a very good side, so they are always hard to come up against, but yeah, we do always seem to play well against them. Aberglasslyn does.
So go through the hands and Brittany Starr gets the kick away. Talia Goldsmith will field the ball. Another busy player, as I mentioned in the first half. She'll be backing up in the prelim final of the Newcastle Rugby League tomorrow with Wests. A few of you girls backing up, playing multiple codes. So the Cheetahs looking for their first points of the afternoon.
Berkeley Vale are very strong.
Zoe Khan play it. Come out to the left again.
Waratah look like they're a bit tired. Coming into the
So come down the left again. Inside ball. And Ingley will play it on the 40, or just over. Hudson in at dummy half. And Hunt will get the kick away. Emma Frost, she does well really to trap it. Almost got away from her, but she got the luck of the bounce. And it's a good carry from Emma Frost. She'll play it just over 40.
Yeah, she's a pretty good fullback. She knows how to pick the gaps and how to pick the lazy forward, so she usually makes quite a few breaks on the kick return, so she'd be a play to watch out for, the fullback. Yep, definitely.
So they go to the left-hand side. Payne. What's it like running on this cricket pitch out here in the centre?
I don't even want to talk about it.
So go through the hands again on that far side.
I think I'd rather run on the sand, to be honest.
Star linking up with Payne. Payne's just brought down on the edge of that wicket. Still pretty firm in that part of the field. Brittany Starr looking for a runner, decides to put it on the boot. It's not a bad kick, but Nundradana Thola picks it up.
A bit high there.
Bit of a slow play the ball. Go to the right hand side, just the one carry here, gets a good pass away. And Hudson will be tackled just short of the 40. Come out to the left, Hunt linking up here.
The ref's called it forward there.
Yeah. So unfortunate there for Engley. That pass just going forward. The wind is very strong out there.
The ref scored it. Take us to a scrum now. See what Berkeley Vale can do to him. Quite easily to pick apart Waratah.
So girls, just back on Aberglasslyn for the moment. This is your third year in the competition. The men's are in their first grand final. How have the nerves been all week, the preparation? Obviously, you got the job done, but the boys, it's a different kettle of fish.
Very quiet.
Yeah, look, honestly, I think...
In our house.
Yeah, I think that there is a lot of pressure on the boys, but I think there was a lot more pressure on the league tag girls because it's their third grand final. So, like, you know, coming to a third grand final, everyone expects you to win. So, you know, with the boys, they have had 2 tough battles against Tall Timbers before. So, I mean, I think they've come out on top for both of them, haven't they?
Yeah, and I think they lost one down at Tall Timbers.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, they did too, yeah.
But I think Aberglasslyn, they're in the game. I think that they're very strong-minded today. They've come out.
Yeah, I think their nerves will be fine. I think the boys will be fine. I think, yeah, they're very good at, you know, recollecting each other and keeping their heads in the game. They don't often get angry at each other. They don't often fight amongst each other. They usually just like...
So we're back underway with the Cheetahs. Mick Akers just gives us the thumbs up. Sporting a moustache these days.
Yes, I think a few of them are actually running the moustache for Mad Monday, so got to fit in there with their costume. So.
And a penalty to the Cheetahs here. So this will help their cause. And Brittany Hunt, she'll find, well, maybe not if she does find touch. She kicked one out in the full on the first half, and I thought there for a moment that one was going to carry.
A very long time in the air.
So, not sure what's happening here. The Cheetahs looked a bit confused with what was going on, but Nundra Nathola will get us underway. She taught me how to pronounce her name before kick-off. I still think I'm getting it wrong. So apologies to Bianca.
Sorry, mate, I can't help you there.
So the ball just goes out the back. Play on, says the ref. And Wiley has brought down 22 out from the Panthers try line. They go out to the right-hand side.
Have a chance here.
Good solid run here from Tremaine. She's hit hard. I think that was Sutton who made the contact there. They go down the right again. There's an opportunity here. Meakin chimes in from the fullback position, but she's brought down about 10 out from the try line.
Waratah have a lot of work to do here.
Grant goes for a little dart from dummy half. She's brought down 2 out from the line. Here they go again, the Cheetahs. That kick, it's a dodgy one across field. It goes out the back and looks like it's...
That's 6 again for the Cheetahs.
Tremaine's got it.
They've got a good chance here. Let's see what...
Numbers both sides. Here they go through Gillette. Quick hands away. Number 20 is Ingley.
They've held her up on the line.
A metre from the try. Try line, I should say. Gillette, quick hands here. Goldsmith's over in the corner.
She's in.
Well, by Talia Goldsmith.
So the Cheetahs get on the board. Quick hands down that short side. And, well,
Proves that the game's not over.
that's it. Just a little bit of a sniff there. And just quick hands from Yana Gillette. And found Talia Goldsmith, who seems to be playing everywhere. She's played dummy half, first receiver. Now she's on the wing and gets a try.
Yeah, she's generally... They use her a lot in the wing. They usually use her at fullback as well. Quite a lot of the time. She's pretty fast, so she makes a break. You're not catching her, so you got to try and shut her down early. Otherwise, she'll get away.
So it'll be Brittany Hunt who will line this kick up. Basically right on the touchline.
A long range shot here. Let's see if she can slot it.
So you can see the Mex sponsor the Waratah Mayfield Cheetahs on the back of Brittany Hunt's shirt. So opportunity to give the Ants sponsors a plug, girls. It's Rutherford Hotel, isn't it?
Yeah, the Rutherford. Yeah. I didn't hear what you said. I was like, I was seeing if she got that shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, just waved away. So the scoreline remains 20 points to 4.
Yeah, this win wouldn't be very nice to kick in. It's a bit hard out there.
Good scattering of spectators too on the far side of Waratah Oval now.
They're starting to pack in. I think the later game this afternoon, Belmont versus Dora Creek, I think you'll have a full crowd here. A grade.
A grade, yeah. A grade grand finals played here. Wow, nice.
Here the big final. Swampies and the Rabbitohs. Swampies apparently they've got a bus booked out. There'll be no one left in Dora Creek this afternoon.
Anyone on the Central Coast, I don't think it was going to. You've got Tall Timbers up here and you've got Dora Creek.
So here's a good run here from Ivic. Millie Ivic will play the ball just over the 20. All of a sudden the Cheetahs have just lifted a gear. So Tremaine will play it. Go to Afiki. Goes out the back, linking up with Meakin. Good defence over that far side. Afiki again finds Hunt. Straightens up, gets away from one, but she can't get away from Sutton.
Yeah, there's no real chance of getting away from Mel. Once she gets you, she's got you.
Here's a chance out wide here. Ingley makes a half break here. She just needs support. Good tackle.
Nice tackle.
Madeline Jones. She's been one of the best on field for the Panthers. That's a handover too.
Waratah can keep rolling like this. I think, they're going to...
They've got a chance.
Yeah, they
a very
do.
big chance. They just need to utilise that on the field. Keep calm. Don't panic.
And that ball just goes behind Stacey Markham there. They recover. Sutton's got it. There's 3 Cheetahs in there to make the tackle. Ingley, the main culprit. They go to the left-hand side. Good run here again from Madeline Jones. She seems to be everywhere today. The girls just get tangled up there. Hopefully Jones is okay. Here's Jago. Steps back in field. She can't get away from Davison. So Hudson in there making the tackle. They get the kick away. You can see that holding up in the wind.
Got a chase on here.
Oh, she's knocked it on.
That's gone out by the Waratah Cheetahs.
It's picked up by the referee too. So the Panthers here with another opportunity. You'll notice here some of the line markings here on Waratah Oval. It's very hard. How hard was it out there on the field?
They were actually marking the lines as we got here this morning. So I'm pretty sure our coach had to tell them to go and remark the lines because they were...
Could not see it.
They were unseeable. They were invisible. You couldn't see them at all. So I guess we're kind of lucky to have the lines that we do at the moment.
So Wolf will feed the scrum. It's Brittany Starr running, linking up there with Jones. There was good contact there. It was Tremaine again.
This could be really dangerous for the Cheetahs, especially having a scrum in their 50.
So Starr passes it back infield. Luckily there was another Panther to pick it up. It was Burton with it. He's still on the attack here through Jago. She makes a half break. Jago's got one in front of her. She steps and scores. Courtney Jago, she'll get her second try of the afternoon. And the Berkeley Vale Panthers extend their lead back out to 20.
Yeah, Waratah need to shut these guys down early. They can't give...
scored that try. Yeah, she's Courtney. That's
Jago.
no, it's Madeline.
It's actually Madeline Jones. I got the name mixed up. Apologies, girls. So
They're number 2. Like Madeline Jones, even versing us last week, those holes that she can run are just she's so strong. She's always there in support. She's unbelievable. She's a player to watch out for.
yeah, it's a commentator's nightmare. All the girls got blonde hair and braids.
Yeah,
They've got braids and
it's hard to
blonde
pick
hair.
them apart, especially when you don't know their names as it is. It's good the ones that you do know. Easy to pick.
We do the best we can here
Yeah.
at Bar TV.
I don't know how many times that I've listened to Bar TV before and they've gotten all the names mixed up and I'm just like, hold on, that's not their name.
That's probably me that's made those mistakes as well.
They've done it to me plenty of times before. I've had my name mixed up before too.
So that kick attempt was waved away. So it remains 24 points to 4. There's still just over 15 minutes remaining. It's all happening here at Waratah today. We've got the cricket over the back.
Yeah, Waratah really need to get in the game here. They really need a early try, otherwise, unfortunately, I think it's going to be over for them.
So Brittany Hunt just having difficulties trying to put the ball on the tee. She's right now. It's a big, strong gust of wind.
For the sideline.
It's not a bad restart. A bit of a bobble there from Markham. She does well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Stacey played in the CRL Newcastle this year. First
There's a few familiar names.
games, yeah.
Waratah Mayfield, they're missing Caitlin Johnson today. She's playing in the WNRL.
Yes.
Yeah, I think she can't play because she's got a contract with the Roosters.
I did speak to her this morning and she's as nervous as they come.
Oh, that's a good hit.
That was a great hit by Tremaine. Priscilla, was it? No?
I think it was Tremaine.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, see, Priscilla played in the CRL too. For CRL Newcastle.
It's good to see a lot of the girls getting opportunities.
Yeah, it is.
Very hard a few years ago. A lot of the girls were travelling into
It's
Sydney.
Still, quite a bit challenging, but
Here's a break from Ashley Wright. She's going to score.
she's over.
Alicia Wright, a beg your pardon, score. So the Panthers, they get their 6th. And that's pretty much wraps up the grand final for the Berkeley Vale Panthers. So they go back to back. As it looks like you've got a bit of a support crew here.
Yeah, we do.
Number 4, Alicia Wright.
Yeah, I think Berkeley Vale have this in the bag.
So 6 tries to 1 now. The Berkeley Vale Panthers, as I said, they went through last year defeating Maitland United 30 points to 4 in the grand final, and they're going to back it up again this year. Interesting.
Yeah,
here.
I think the scoreline's going to come close to what their score was in their last season game. I think their score in their last season game was 36-6 or 30-4. There we go. So yeah, just goes to show that Berkeley Vale, once they get out there, they don't give up. They just keep pushing, and you know, obviously the better team's going to win. And I think today we know who that is.
So Brittany Starr taking her time, strikes it nicely. It's waved away. So she stays on 94 points for the year.
Brittany Starr, she's actually a really good player too. She very dangerous. A lot of dummies in our games that she'd throw, and once she makes the break too, you need to shut her down quickly, otherwise there's no catching her.
So the Cheetahs just taking their time with the restart.
I don't think Waratah really have the time to take at the moment, do they?
It's just over, well, just under 12 minutes remaining. I just don't want this score to blow out any further. It's been a good effort. We've got a good season. And Hunt gets us back underway, heading towards that sideline again.
Sideline again.
Stacey Markham.
No, that's
In
not
fact,
Stacey.
it's Madeline
3.
Watson. Way I'm going, I'll get the sack here.
It's all right, I'm sure we can take over. We'll take your job for you.
So that's Stacey Markham now. She's wrestled to the ground. And coming out to this right-hand side. Inside ball here to Sutton.
Straight back into the ruck.
Sutton will play this just over the 30. There's no line markings there for the 30, but it's a rough guesstimate. There's the number 18, Brooke Peachy. Will play it just over the 40 now. Goes
They're
back to
about to
Wolf.
approach the death pitch.
Inside the go here. Watson finds Evans, looking for a hat-trick this afternoon. Jaslyn Evans cuts back in field, linking up here with Jones, also looking for a hat-trick. She's brought down on the 40. Last tackle for the Panthers. And Wolf puts it high in the air. She'll hold up in this wind again, and it's been spilt. Accidentally
That's a
offside.
scrum for the Panthers. I think the Panthers scored off a scrum before, didn't they?
They did.
Yep.
Going to take the
This will
tap
be dangerous
this
for
time.
the Waratah.
I think that's when Madeline Jones went through.
Yep, that's right. Yep.
So the number 20 looks like it's out there for the Panthers, and I don't have that number on the sheets. There's been a few changes. Maybe my eyesight's going. It was actually pain.
Here they go.
It's a long day here. Newcastle Under Rugby League is right. Cuts back in field, and she's wrestled to the ground by Hunt. Burton waits for it at dummy half. She goes down the short side. You go through the hands. There's a chance here in the corner. Can she get over Evans?
Oh,
She's down.
She's just got it down.
Jaslyn Evans could have a hat-trick here.
All right, I think that seals the win for Berkeley today. How long have we got to go there?
The referee points to the spot. Jaslyn Evans, she gets a hat-trick in the grand final. And we just got over under 10 minutes remaining.
They're just a strong side. Their attack and the defence is just on point.
And they're very hard to pull apart. They work very well as a team under pressure. I think I'm pretty sure she was very strong in their last game against Waratah as well. Look, their whole side is full of strong players. That's how they get where they are, I suppose.
Well, they've been around for a number of years. They've
That's right.
had a couple of years in the New South Wales Cup competition. Second year at the women's competition in the Newcastle Under Rugby League, and they're going to go back to back. And we've got a new goal kicker here.
I think Berkeley Vale have had quite a few years together as a team.
Yeah.
And it shows.
They've been together for quite a few years. And Drew's about to take the kick. See if she can slot it through. No, that's not Drew. 11. Courtney Jago.
She strikes it nicely. She's going to hold up in that win. So it remains 32 points to 4 in the women's grand final here on Bar TV. We've got Lacey Hickson and Jordan Barsley from the Aberglasslyn Ants in commentary with myself, who's making as many mistakes as I humanly possibly can.
I think if Waratah just hold them out, I suppose the score will stay the same, but if they fold in any parts of the structure, I think Berkeley Vale are going to get straight through them again. So hopefully they can just hold it out until the end of the game.
So Hunt, she's done unfortunately too often for the Cheetahs today with a restart. And it goes down to Payne, who tries to trap it with the foot. A lot of the girls probably played a bit of soccer back in the day.
Pretty sure she plays Union, actually. I'm pretty sure she plays with one of the girls off Aberglasslyn Ants.
Good contact. They're still hitting hard out there in the middle. Pauletta runs straight into Tremaine and Moley there.
Yeah, I have to give it to Waratah. They definitely beat most of the majority of the teams in toughness in our competition.
Go out to the left again, Wolf. Looks like Madeline Jones, 12 again. In fact, it's Courtney Jago. Maybe we can get some headgear next year, can help out as Griffith runs into a brick wall. Again, it was Morley and Tremaine. Ball's come loose and the referee will call a knock on.
She went into that, I think Casey Griffiths went into that tackle and I think she didn't have control of the ball from the beginning. Unfortunately, she has knocked it on.
So the scramble pack at 5 from halfway. As Tremaine had to reach for that, just went behind her.
Another knock on there.
Goldsmith spilled it as well, and the referee's said it's gone back. In fact, that was Gillette who spilled it. And now that pass goes astray. Bumping into the defence there.
She's like I said before, she's a really strong player, and you don't want to be on the other end of tackling her. She's very, very strong. And Priscilla as well. Priscilla Tremaine, she's a very strong player as well.
So they come down the short side. Hudson still wrestling in the tackle. Opposite number there. Short and Burton making the tackle. Mowley will take it just short of the 40. Last tackle for the Cheetahs.
Oh, they're going to take it.
I'm not sure if they know it's the last, and it's gone straight in the hands of Paletto. This is the last of the women's finals today with Ladies League Tag. Aberglasslyn won 20-0, and up at Raymond Terrace, West Wallsend won 32-0 over Wangi. And the Ladies League Tag B grade as Emma Frost goes down the sideline. Good quick hands here as Madeline Watson will take the tackle. In Ladies League Tag C grade, Stroud defeated Dungog 12 points to 4.
Really glad West Wallsend won. We couldn't have a repeat of last year's end of game, could we, against Cardiff? And that one goes down in history.
Yeah, they certainly made sure of it.
She chucked the ball up in the air, and that was great.
I'm glad they won this year.
Bless them.
So there's a couple of players down injured just off screen.
Oh wow, we've got a Berkeley Vale and a Waratah Cheetahs.
So Casey Griffiths down for Berkeley Vale.
Yep. Is that Priscilla Tremaine down there for Waratah as well? Again, that'll be the second time she's gone down today. Is it? I think it does.
It looks like 14, in fact. Could be Sheridan Noble.
Oh, yep, it is. Yep, you're right there. I can see Priscilla out there in the distance.
So just a little hold up here in the women's tackle grand final. Panthers 32, Cheetahs 4. And the Panthers are going to go back to back. It'll be quite warm out there in the middle now.
Yep, that is Sheridan Noble on the ground there. She's actually their captain and their coach this year. She's a very good guidance out on the field for the Cheetahs. I remember when we versed them in our first final and she wasn't out there, they did they folded a little bit while she wasn't out there, so she is a very key player in their team.
Yeah, they all need a good talker, a good leader. Who's the talker amongst the Ants girls? Who doesn't shut up?
Well, I'd like to say myself, because but the girls do get quite a bit upset with me sometimes, because we don't really have. Amy Waterhouse, one of our halves, she'd definitely be one of them. She's quite a strong half. But all in all, I think everyone plays a role in our communication within our team. So I think it's a joint effort. And that's what you need in a team. It's always got to be a joint effort for communications. And that's how you win games. So unfortunately for us, it didn't win us our game, but that's definitely a key thing in rugby league.
So Sheridan Noble just making sure everything's
She's
A-okay.
tough. She'll play on.
That's how I wake up of a morning. I just got to loosen up like that. Everything cracks.
And she's ready to go again. And Francis is about to play the ball.
And the referee calls time on. Go down the short side, it's Grant. Half a break there, Elena Grant. Stopped in her tracks. Fiki finds Hunt. She gets away from one, but there's two more Panthers there to wrap her up. Goldsmith.
Here goes Jen again. She's very dangerous. She's always making those breaks and getting through those girls.
Goldsmith out of dummy half. Pinches another 15 or so metres. So they come out to the left.
We've got a lot of momentum on this ball, Waratah. Oh, and there we go.
So another chance here. Gillette's grabbed it. And we've got a knock on for the Cheetahs. And we're getting closer to the C-grade grand final. See the
Up the Ants.
Aberglasslyn boys just walking in front of us. I've got to say, he's got the best jersey in the competition.
Look, the colours are just outstanding. They're great, and they're great to play in as well.
We've got a volunteer for the C-grade grand final. I'm not sure if Nathan and Tom, they're ready to go. They're pumped. Oh, look, they're pumped. Look at them. They're back underway. And Pauletta will go for a run from dummy half, or from the base of the scrum, I should say, and eventually she'll be forced to play it. So they go out to the left through Starr, looking up here. It looks like that'll be Madeline Jones. She'll play it just on the edge of the pitch. Come in centre field with Paletto again. Inside ball there. Sutton just put it down. And Tremaine will dive on it. So we'll have another scrum.
Stroud 1, C grade, Westie 1, B grade. That's all I got so far.
So
Is that a change over there to Waratah?
Yeah, I think Berkeley Vale just knocked it on.
Oh, yep. You did too.
So we're just in
Trying to quickly pack this scrum.
a bit of injury time here. There's probably a minute or two remaining.
Oh,
There's been plenty of stoppages in this second half. There's another good run here. Is that Tremaine again?
That is Tremaine again.
Hudson
Very
goes
strong
at dummy
Waratah.
half. Goldsmith shapes, linking up here with Nundra
Bit of a
Tholo.
hospital ball there.
Emma Frost has got up. So go back in towards centre field. Bit of a dodgy pass, but Hudson, luckily, she gets a nice bounce.
Berkeley Vale just seemed to be all over
All
it.
over them, yeah. So it's hard to pick it with Berkeley Vale, and that's the
That's
end.
it.
There's the hooter.
Berkeley Vale have won.
As we know, the game's not over until the ref calls it.
And they'll just take that tackle.
Sheridan. Sheridan Noble just nearly knocked someone out.
That's Jasmine Wolf on the end of that.
That's it. Berkeley Vale take it.
Now, full time here in the women's tackle competition. Berkeley Vale, they go back to back. So teammates run off the bench to celebrate. It's been a great season for the Panthers. Running out winners 32 points to 4 over the Waratah Mayfield Cheetahs. And thank you to Lacey Hickson and Jordan Barsley from the Aberglasslyn Ants for joining us in the commentary area.
No worries at all. Hopefully next year we won't have to join you as we'll be out there playing against Berkeley Vale.
Good stuff. Well, go and support the men's team in C grade. So full time.
A bit of competition to stand up to.
Getting sledged now for the Ants girls. Well done. So full time in the women's tackle competition, Berkeley Vale running out winners 32 points to 4. And we'll get the celebrations for you. I'll jump off the mic, and Tom Taylor and Nathan Everly, they'll be on the mic for the C grade clash between the Ants and the Timber Cutters.
Coming over, we might make some presentations to our referees for today. They'll be made by our life member, the referee's life member, Graham Jackson, ably assisted by also life member, Jeff Whitney. The referee, Ricky O'Connor. And touch judges, Dan Ebert and Bryce Whitney. Congratulations, guys. There are 2 cars still up in Waratah High. The Rego BLH 91F and DJJ18S. If you don't get your cars within 5 minutes, the gates will be locked and you'll be walking home. BLH 91F and DJJ18S. You need to get to your cars very quickly. Congratulations to the Berkeley Vale Panthers. Commiserations to the Waratah Cheetahs. Just a couple of awards before we start. The top try scorer in 2019 women's tackle, top point scorer, sorry, was Brittany Starr from Berkeley Vale. The Player of the Year, it's actually a joint winners for the 2019 Women's Tackle. Player of the Year, Amy Waterhouse from Aberglasslyn. and Sean Burton from Berkeley. Player of the grand final goes to number 12, Madeline Jones. And the top try scorer for 2019 women's tackle is Aberglashan Letitia Hans-Pinland. I'd now like to call on the captain of Waratah to come up and say a few words on behalf of the team, Sheridan Noble.
Thanks to my girls for helping out today. If anyone knows, us at Waratah, we really struggled on most of their games were turned up. We're lucky to be one or two starts on the bench, so today we're pretty lucky that we had 3 and 4, so I thought we were supposed to take that one in the bench today. They've really worked really hard to get here, and I believe that they deserve this opportunity to come and fill in. We've really worked
Thank you, Sheridan. Now I'd like to call on the captain of Berkeley Vale to speak on behalf of her team, Melanie Sutton.
Thank you.
So on the list today is our three-grade grand final, which will be Everglasson versus Tall Timbers.
Hello and welcome to Waratah Oval, getting ready for Game 3 of the Newcastle and Hunter Rugby League Grand Final Day. We've just had the women's finish with Berkeley Vale victors over Waratah Mayfield, and right now we have C grade, the Everglasson Ants, who are just about to run out onto the field now, facing the Tall Timbers. And Tall Timbers are indeed from Ourimbah on Central Coast. My name is Tom Taylor, and joining me in the commentary box is Nathan Everly. How you going, Nathan?
I'm very well, Tom. And yourself?
Mate, I am loving